The gate sealed in front of him, and Jack was left alone outside while the attack kept raging in the dark.
He had no shield, no plan, and nowhere to hide except the shadow of the wall itself.
The first shot nearly took his path away from him and told him the enemy could already see him.
The cart gave him cover for a second, but not enough to survive another volley.
The worst part was the enemy never fully appeared. The dark kept hiding them for him.
Something gave way on the battlements, and the siege spilled.
If the attackers could not see through the smoke, he had one chance to move. The wall itself was starting to break apart under the pressure of the attack.
No one is here! The guard post is empty! Where did everyone go?
He was still only trying to survive, but now he had something to work with.
He went back into the open because staying still had already become more dangerous than moving. He went back into the open because staying still had already become more dangerous than moving.
The first direct hit nearly knocked the shield.
The cover that saved him one moment turned into a trap the next. If there was any way back inside, it would be somewhere near the tower.
The village was still alive on the other side to save, but he could see almost nothing through the smoke.
For one instant, someone above saw him and tried to help.
He climbed because standing still below had become impossible.
The chance vanished as fast as it came.
He survived the fall only because he kept moving before the next shot landed.
The attack was close enough now to burn him without ever touching him directly.
The defenders were losing ground, and the wall was starting to give them nothing back.
He took the only opening the flames had left him.
Behind the burning debris, the wall hid an old recess he had not seen before.
What looked like shelter turned into another collapsing trap.
He escaped the collapse by one movement and one breath.
The ground itself warned him where the next shots were coming.
He moved first and hey, and the sky answered too late.
If he could not get through the gate, he would have to get above it.
The wall tried to throw him back down before the enemy ever could.
Someone above was still watching, and they were trying to guide him somewhere safer.
He edged along the wall with nothing beneath him but mud, fire, and falling stone.
The wall kept erupting around him, as if the siege were chasing him one step at a time.
There was no path left, only a jump.
The shaft below was already filled with smoke and fire. It was another dead path.
The moment he found the horn, the forest answered first. The enemy was no longer just attacking the gate. They were closing a circle around the entire wall.
He ran the tower like a falling stone, always one step ahead of the next strike.
The stairs gave out beneath him, and survival became momentum.
At the base of the tower, he finally found a pocket of stone thick enough to slow the attack.
And then he saw something worse than the arrows. Someone was still trapped inside the wall.
The tunnel entrance closed behind him in fire, leaving only the wall passage ahead.
Outside the burning gate, beneath mud and roots, Jack found the one thing the attackers had not seen yet, a port, a way back in.